Hi everyone, it's Kendra Dublin and we're back for another video on the misconceptions of purpose. And so the next thing we're going to be talking about today is only working at my church my only purpose? Is the congregation that I am faithful to, is that all I have to offer? And so many of us believe that everything we do is in this church setting, is in this setting that we attend on Sundays and Wednesdays. It's in this soul setting that we give and do our purpose and use our talents and our gifts. So what gets us a lot of times is that, there's not a lot of workers in our congregations. Most of the time it's the 10%ers that are giving, that are offering to God in various different ways, that are in different ministries. And so it feels like the ones of us that are working in it, it's like, this is all I have time to do. Is I'm always helping in this ministry. They need help with this. So, I know everybody is not working and not helping, so I want to help out here. Or the leadership is always saying, you got to work for God. You got to do this. You got to do that. And the third. But at the end of the day, you do all that you can do. But God has purposed you with a mission, with a gift, with a talent that he has to get out and that he has to relay, not only to the congregation, but to the world at hand. We all play a part in bringing people to Christ. We all play a part in our congregations, but that is the base level of what we do. That's where we cultivate and develop, but it's to go out into the world. It is not to be a part of every ministry that helps within this small world, because it's all for the glory of God on the grand scheme. And so a lot of times we feel like we have to work on ministries that just aren't for us. And I said this before, nobody would ever ask me to be a part of like the children's ministry. For one, I don't even like kids like that. So why you would even ask me to be a part of that ministry means you did not even take the time to figure out what is it that God is showing me, what is calling me to do. And so we need to be congregations of people who are asking others, where is God calling you? Where is he leading you? How can you help this congregation? And how can you help us in this world beyond that? So is only working at your church your purpose? No. That is where you get your teaching. That is where you gain your discipleship. That is where you gain your understanding of God. And as you do that, you got to go out. You got to go out into the world. You do what you can to help the different ministries, but you cultivate the ministry that God has given you and you implement that in your congregation, and then you implement that in the world. That's what we should be doing. It's not all about this one place, but it is about the space that God has given us in this world to help multiple people out that we will never bring to our actual congregation. So no, your work is a work for God in the grand scheme of things. And God doesn't do things just all small. We're all a part of a grand scheme of a mission to bring his people back to him. So I'm hoping that helped you with your thought process of feeling like you have to always and only do things for your church and for your congregation. It's what are you doing for Christ overall, and what is his mission and his plan for you, and how does that work out? So I hope you go ahead and get started today, because tomorrow is too late to be great.